Good evening, this is TCN English News Edition, and you're watching with me, Ninghui Kim Kong Sai. First, the headlines. Heavy rains paralyzed most parts of Manipur. Floods and mudslides reported. Kotu asks media houses to uphold ethical journalism. Reopens government offices in Gangpokpi district. "14 killed, more fear dead as Mizoram Meltum quarry collapsed." Very heavy rains expected in the northeast over the next 2 days. News in detail. Severe cyclonic storm Remal weakened to a cyclonic storm within 6 hours of making landfall. The storm has moved northeastward and has shifted to Bangladesh. The storm will move northeastward and remain over Bangladesh till late in the night. It will cut across the Khulna, Dhaka, Mymensingh and Sylhet divisions of Bangladesh and move to Meghalaya and Assam late yesterday night and the wee hours of today. All 7 states of Northeast will have heavy weather activity for the next 2 days. However, the spread and intensity will be greater for Meghalaya and Assam. Even Arunachal Pradesh will be at risk of having inclement weather conditions over many parts. The heterogeneous terrain of the Northeast adds a response and adversely in such situation. Heavy rainfall may disrupt communications and connectivity. Localized flooding, landslides, severe thunderstorms and lightning are likely both in the Assam Valley and mountains. Heavy rain leads to flooding in certain parts of Imphal city, with water level rising tremendously in the Imphal River or Goon River. The Imphal River flows towards Senapati, where it submerged the houses around the bank of Senapati River. So many rivers overflowed its bank, where some of them even submerged the bridge constructed over it. Sekmayus also flooded heavily and water level rises, even flowing inside houses, and emergency relief centers were arranged for the victims, says report. 12 trucks were left stranded on National Highway 37 in Imphal-Ziribam route near Kotlim village due to landslides, where a truck was carried down the ridge of the road by the mud and rainwater. Many landslides occur along National Highway 37, due to which traveling is temporarily halted along the highway. Bali Bridge in Gangpokpi district, which connects Saikul and Keithalmanbi, was destroyed by the strong current of the river and thus completely cutting off movement between the two places. The Koitalui River at Lamka also overflowed, submerging many houses along its bank. A culvert at Gesalbung Tidim Road was at the risk of breaking down, due to which the people living below it were shifting their goods to safe places. A resident of Wantanghau at Komintang New Lamka was also heavily affected by the flooded drain, where YPA Komintang unit gives assistance in shifting their things to safer locations. A tie dam constructed over Gun River at Bishnupur was at the verge of overflowing, and a warning bell had been given to the people, says the report. In Lamka, Lava River and Twitter River water level tremendously increases, leading to many difficulties in different parts of Lamka. Cyclone Remal does not bring cyclonic storms in Lamka, but it had been reported that strong storms occur over Tamenglong and Ziribam. Many houses were destroyed due to cyclonic storm in Tamenglong district headquarters. Incessant heavy rainfall on May 28 has resulted in widespread flooding, traffic disruptions, and a mudslide in various districts, severely impacting normal life. As per India Today, Northeast key roads and areas in Imphal East and West districts, as well as Gangpokpi and Senapati districts, have been inundated, causing significant chaos and inconvenience to residents. Despite the adverse conditions, no casualties have been reported thus far. The heavy rainfall led to waterlogging and clogged drains in several areas of Imphal East District, including Anjo Parking, Tekod, Mahabali, and Wangkei, disrupting traffic movement. Similarly, major roads in Kakwa, Imphal West District were also submerged, further hampering transportation. Fortunately, there have been no reports of fatalities or injuries resulting from the heavy rainfall, according to officials. However, a mudslide triggered by the heavy rain near Sinam village in Kangpokpi district along National Highway 37, Imphal to Silchar Highway, resulted in a truck being swiped into a gorge. Several other trucks remain stranded as excavators work to clear the debris, officials confirmed. In Senapati district, multiple rivers are overflowing, causing flood waters to inundate several localities. The situation is exacerbated by swollen rivers in Imphal Valley, including the Imphal River, due to the continuous heavy rainfall. The relentless downpour has paralyzed normal life in Manipur, with residents facing challenges in commuting and accessing essential services. Following the Committee on Tribal Unity's decision, all government offices previously closed indefinitely due to the brutal killing of 2 Kuki-Dao volunteers in the Pailemul resort were reopened from yesterday. The committee has made this decision to reopen offices as an acknowledgement of the impossibility of maintaining a single administrative court for the 2 distinct political, physical, and geographical communities: the minority Kuki tribal Christian community in the hills and the majority Meitei community in the valley. This highlights the indifferent attitude shown by N. Biren Singh towards the closure of government offices in Cedar Hills, Kangpokpi for nearly a month, and his inability to address causes of rape and murder case against the minority Kuki community by providing fair justice and protections. It is a clear indication of nepotism and hegemony in his administrations, the statement asserted. The committee appeals to all national mainstream media platforms, including TV channels, to refrain from publishing or airing irrelevant issues such as the renaming of places or villages in Kuki-dominated areas, while overlooking the gross human rights violations and continuous atrocities by the majority communities in the state. It maintained that such biased reporting against one community over the other is a major factor in prolonging the unrest in the erstwhile state of Manipur. Therefore, in the larger interest of fair and ethical journalism in the country, the committee asks concerned parties to verify sources before publishing or airing news content to avoid unnecessary incitement of hatred between the 2 warring communities in the northeastern states of India. 14 individuals were killed and 1 child was rescued after a stone quarry collapsed in Aizol's Meltum and Liman border on May 28 around 6 a.m. after Cyclone Rimal wreaked havoc across Mizoram, as per latest reports. The child was promptly taken to a nearby hospital for further treatment after being rescued. Many other workers, reportedly all non-tribals, are feared that SS operation to retrieve the workers' trap is underway. As per latest reports, out of the workers who have been killed, 6 are Mizos, 3 are non-Mizos, while the identities of the others is yet to be identified. The quarry collapse also destroyed several houses nearby. This is a developing story. Further details are awaited. Meanwhile, the cyclone also caused a massive landslide leading to the blocking of Lengpui Airport. On the other hand, several community cemeteries also collapsed, which affected over 20 graveyards. The intensity of the cyclone says that the Long River swelled and expanded so much at Sairang locality, which has affected houses. Furthermore, the heavy water flow also led to pigs being swiped away at Langnom locality. Lists of victims and missing persons at Meltum Aizol landslides are family want. Laldu Hlanga, Elias Valti, 66 years, found. Baby Zorem Siami, 36 years, missing. Gloria M.S. Donkimi, 14 years, missing. Claire Zorem Moy, 6 years, rescue, taken to Civil Hospital Aizawl. Abella Lelmal Thoma, 4 years, found. Dorothy Lerwat Kimi, 20 years, found. Thang Hlunga, 50 years, found. Family 2. Lerem Hluanga, 32 years, found. Leldu Omi, 34 years, found. Lel Chakimi, 42, missing. Lel Van Limi, 8 years, missing. Lel Limpui, 6 years, found. Ramdin Sanga, 6 months, missing. Family 3rd. Monzoba, 55 years, missing. C. Lel Nunsiami, 45 years, found. Deborah Lel Lomi, 11 years, missing. Non-local migrant workers are Betu Manzit, found. Sanzai Ryan, found. Chandu, found. Buvan Eswar, found. One unnamed person was also rescued alive. Cyclone Rimal began making landfall along the coast of Bangladesh and West Bengal on May 26 night, bringing with heavy rains and powerful gusts. Later, the cyclone proceeded towards the northeastern part of the country. The severe cyclonic storm Rimal weakened within 6 hours of making landfall on Sunday night, and it has presently shifted northeastward to Bangladesh. The storm will move across the Khulna, Dhaka, Mymensingh and Sylhet divisions of Bangladesh and move to Meghalaya and Assam. All 7 states of the northeast, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland and Tripura, will have heavy weather activity for the next 2 days. However, the spread and intensity will be greater for Meghalaya and Assam. Even Arunachal Pradesh will be at risk of having inclement weather conditions over many parts of the state. The heterogeneous terrain of the northeast assess response adversely in such situations. Heavy rainfall may disrupt communications and connectivity, and wind pace will also be quite high. Localized flooding, landslides, severe thunderstorms, and lightning are likely both in the Assam Valley and mountains. The complete northeast region will be impacted adversely over the next 2 days. The depression will weaken to a low pressure and hang around as cyclonic circulations over that area for the subsequent period of 4 to 6 days. As such, this depression will set the tone of southwesterly winds ahead of the onset of the monsoon. Moderate rain and thunder showers will continue over the region for the next 1 week. The persistence of bad weather conditions may even overflow the water bodies. Assam and Meghalaya will have to brace for rainfall in the next 5 to 7 days. Pathfinder Education, situated at Hyangtam Lamka, opposite to Hosel Diagnostic, which was inaugurated on last 26th of May 2024, provides career guidance or career navigations to students who are confused about their study dreams. The Pathfinder Academy provides end-to-end solutions in one place. Our team of expert career counselors works with students to identify their unique strengths, interests, and career aspirations and provide them with the tools and resources they need to get admission to prestigious universities in the country and abroad, says Thangboy founder cum education counselor. The services provided by Pathfinder include career guidance, psychometric assessment, scholarship information, stream selection, and colleges and universities admission updates. Pathfinder Education is the first in town to provide guidance for students who are confused about their educational and job-seeking career. The team works under the theme, Your Career, Our Priority. Two bodies of men were found in Kyun Pinta village, Tamu Township, Sagang Division. It is reported that 2 bodies of men were found in the village of Kyun Pinta. Piusahoy stations in Kyun Pinta village SNA on May 26 due to the smell of a snack the armed forces of Thailand took some local residents of a nearby village and asked them to look at it. They found 2 dead bodies of men in a house that had already been mutilated. It is also said that since the 2 corpses have already been embalmed, it is no longer known who is who. The deaths of these 2 men are Pew, who was stationed in this village, SNA. According to a local, the 4 villagers who were initially arrested have not been released as of today. On May 11th and 12th, the residents of Kyun Pinta village left their homes and ran away. Pew, under the Military Council SNA, it is also reported that the kid groups have set up gates at the school in the village and the entrances and exits of the village. The Mizoram state government ordered the closure of all government offices on May 28 in view of the inclement weather and the warning issued by the India Meteorological Department IMD on Cyclone Remal. However, the order maintains that offices rendering essential services such as disaster management and rehabilitations, district administrations, health and family welfare, Mizoram police, power and electricity, public health engineering, among others, are an exception and will remain open. In his order, the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Mizoram, K. Lalthomoya, stated, in view of the inclement weather and the warning issued by the India Meteorological Department IMD on Cyclone Remal, the state government hereby orders closure of all government offices today, that is 28 May 2024, Tuesday, with the exceptions of offices rendering essential services such as disaster management and rehabilitations, district administration, health and family welfare, Mizoram police, power and electricity, public health engineering, etc. Meanwhile, the state government also asks the secretaries and head of department to ensure that officers and staff of their respective departments shall work from home. The order also suggested private sectors work from home. Secretaries and heads of departments shall ensure that officers and staff of their respective departments shall work from home on this day and be available in case of any exigencies. Private sectors are also advised to adopt the work from home mode in respect of their employees as far as possible. In view of the aforesaid warning issued by the India Meteorological Department, the order further stated. Meanwhile, the Director of School Education, Lalsaliana, informed that all schools in the state will remain closed on May 28 in view of inclement weather conditions and warning issued by India Meteorological Department, IMD, on Cyclone Remal. The order was issued in consultations with Department of Disaster Management and Rehabilitations. Meanwhile, Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Oma held an emergency meeting with Home Minister K. Sabdangan Zokhatar, the DC and other officials of the state after Cyclone Remal led to a major quarry collapse and a massive landslide in the state. Speaking exclusively to India Northeast Today, Mizoram CM Laldu Oma said that the authorities are monitoring the situations and efforts are underway to assess the fatalities and damage caused. He said, "We have convened a meeting regarding the situations. The whole incident is being monitored. As of now, we have reported 14 deaths." Furthermore, the Mizoram Chief Minister also informed that the authorities will open a ward room to aid the situation. The Meltum quarry collapse that killed as many as 14 individuals took place in Aizol's Meltum and Limen border on May 28 around 6 a.m. after Cyclone Remal wreaked havoc across Mizoram, as per latest reports. A child was also rescued, after which authorities promptly took the child to a nearby hospital for further treatment after being rescued. Many other workers, reportedly all non-tribals, are feared that as search operations to retrieve the workers trapped is underway. In another incident, many individuals were fear-trapped after a massive landslide took place at ITI and Salem localities border of Mizoram on May 28 in response to Cyclone Remal, which made landfall across the state. Search operation is underway to retrieve body and people trapped under the rubble. A chilling video was captured recently in Assam's Nagaon district when dozens of snakes crawled out of a bathroom in Kaliabur. The footage, which is going viral and sending shivers down the spine of viewers, shows over 30 baby snakes coming out from the house, leaving local residents stunned by the sight. Quick action was taken as the snakes were handled by a local rescuer, Sanjeev Deka, also known as Serpent Man. With his serpent skill, Deka managed to catch the snake hatching in a bucket, relieving the gathered crowd, especially the house owners. This discovery happened in a toilet of a newly constructed house near Gowairital Chariali, near the Kalibur vicinity. Speaking about the situations to ANI, Deka explained, "The house owner informed me about the presence of snakes and I reached the spot. I found it. Many snakes were crawling at the place. I recovered around 35 snakes crawling from a newly constructed toilet of the house. Later, I released the snakes crawling in the Zoe Sagar Dalani area." According to reports by India Today Northeast, Sanjeev Deka assures that there's no need for concern. He identified the baby snakes and clarified that a snake had laid eggs in the bathroom, which were later hatched. The Hack family felt uneasy as they decided to avoid meals and tea due to fear. However, with Deka's quick response, the hatchlings were safely rescued from the scene and normalcy was restored in Hack residence. Deka, also known as the Serpent Man, earlier made headlines after he removed a 14.9 feet long Burmese python weighing about 100 kg from the Harizan Dodhara region in Assam's Baksa district. Upon receiving the information, a rescue squad from the Manas Mauzi Zandri Ecotourism Society, along with the Forest Department, quickly arrived at the scene and safely rescued the python. As per the Sentinel, Ramesh Narzari, secretary of Manas Mauzi Gandri Ecotourism Society, said the villagers discovered the snake and informed us about it. After learning of the situations, our team rushed to the locations and saved the snake. With the team, the python was later released in the Manas National Park. That's all from us tonight, and we thank you for joining our program.